YouTube, what it do is Hunter here. Welcome back to another absolute heater of a video. Today's segment, I'm actually outside with it on my day off. I'm saying pretty soon we start the onboarding for my second job. So right now just taking it all in, taking in the nature type deal. And I was kind of bored at the crib, I stayed at the crib all day. But after this park run, or where I'm gonna be at after this, we're gonna head back to the house and make our meal because we bought the groceries. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta make a vlog while we can. I wanna talk about today the law of detachment and why you should apply that shit to your life and why you should document everything on this phone, camera, quantum computer device that we all live by nowadays. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know what I'm saying? Let's get into the let's get into the meat and potatoes of this beautiful segment of today's video type deal. You feel me? So look, I'll do my research on law of detachment, but all I know is like you don't attach to nothing, basically. To summarize it for y'all. You don't attach to people, you don't attach to things, you don't attach to none of this 3D reality stuff. You gotta be detached as much as possible. And the law of attraction's a real thing, but then you're gonna lose things while you gaining the law of attraction, right? You know what I'm saying? So I realized like you gotta put yourself in a state of abundance, mindset of like you really got it. You have everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? And hope they're cool with me hanging up here because I have no idea where the heck I'm at. But yeah, y'all, like pretty much one thing I realized ever since I got here, bro, is like when you in a new environment, new city, like you don't know nobody yet and people don't know you yet. Coworkers is one thing, but like being outside, like, and knowing to enjoy being by yourself, that's another important thing of the law of detachment. And I feel like a lot of people don't master that. They always gotta be around people. And don't get me wrong, like being by myself, I ain't gonna lie, chat, that shit do get lonely sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta know how to embrace it. You gotta know that when you be alone, bro, you for real drama free. Like you not in drama that you really don't need to be in. And don't get me wrong, like I let things naturally play out. I let the environment come to me. And that's how y'all gotta view it, bro. Now some of y'all that are watching this video may be in an environment where it's your hometown, maybe it's an environment that like you don't have the funds yet to get out to where you need to go. And my tip of advice is you need to roll in and make that the end goal, and you have to eternally shift. See, the law of detachment also applies to you internally shifting and realizing that, look at this, like I'm outside. My old self used to have anxiety vlogging out in public, but look at this, like everybody minding their business, nobody bothers you, you know what I'm saying? Like stay out of the way, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's enjoying. The best part, bro, is like this city is low key, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at. But peep the park, yo, like I be coming to places like this. The fact that I can come here every day, bro, to clear my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like I already have a planned beach day when one of those days come up. But right now it's like the setup that I got is enough to lock in with my finances, you know what I'm saying, and get that setup going. But yeah, that's part of all those things a law of detachment, y'all. Like y'all gotta realize that we've been programmed to be attached to all the stuff all our life. Be attached to money, be attached to things, lust and all that stuff. Because even with money too, as I'm learning, it's like I hold myself accountable. You guys know that this is like my digital journal of like letting y'all know, like y'all ain't the only ones that struggle. I struggle too. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. I was like, I'm still figuring out I'm at the halfway point where I have to figure out my life. So that's how I got here. You know what I'm saying? That's how I changed my environment for real. Was I mastered the law of detachment. And y'all gotta keep in mind, I used to live in Vegas back in the day, right? And look at that. Today the Most High blessed me, and the reason why, because He made me prioritize paying the roof over my head. And look at that. Since I paid my rent, I get the 2 months for free. And that's not to flex. That's just to let y'all know that y'all gotta play the game smart in today's economy, in today's system. So it's like, be detached from all this stuff, but also know how to maneuver through the 3D reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more and more I be out here and just like cracking out my shell and shit like that, and realizing people really don't care what you do out here, is like you feel like a sense of freedom. You know, when I was in Vegas, it felt like it was just a major psychological trap. And a lot of people here were asking me, you know, like, why move here? It was the most common question I got from everybody. And if you guys are wondering why I moved here, you know, I've told this many times, is because it was like, okay, like I had to decide like a couple things here. Either I was going to for real lock in, or I was going to stay stuck in the same spot. Instead of like, all right, let me apply my skills that I got now. Like, if y'all haven't checked out my like hospitality beneficial video, you guys should check that out. You know what I mean? Because that video has a lot of great info to anybody that's working in hospitality. Embrace it while you can, because it's really that like career has literally taught me how to maneuver in the world, man. Like how to interact with people, social awareness, situational awareness, how to trust your instincts more, all that stuff. And today, like, I'm like, dude, like every time I like, it's still me taking it in. Like, damn, bro, like this is my permanent home. You know, it's gonna take time, but we're gonna make things happen out here. And we already are, man. We took a lot of action, man. It's the most action I ever took. And like your confidence start going up through the roof, because I'm telling you, the Most High, whether you call him God, universe, whatever y'all believe, who he is, you know what I'm saying? All we know is this, the spiritual being that really made all this happen. You know what I mean? It's like he knows your past, your present, and your future. So like for me, it's like he knows that I'm still fighting these bad habits. But it's like, what can I do to like overcome that? And so far, like, it takes time, but I'm making progress for sure on that. But anyways, enough with the self-rambling. Yeah, y'all, the law of detachment is one of the most important like skills that you should learn. Don't matter what age you is, just be detached from all this stuff, because you know what I mean, you're gonna live alone and you're gonna die alone. And it's a harsh reality to sink in, but it's just like, be straightforward about it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But see, I'm outside with it. Bugs are probably biting me right now, but shit, I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm so glad I did this. Like, the law of detachment is what got me here. You know what I'm saying? All it was just an internal shift. Like, all you had to do is just change within yourself. If you can't change internally first, you're really not gonna make things happen. So you know you can bend and manipulate the 3D reality for what it is. Like, I was able to bend this reality and do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took a calculated risk in life in my mid-20s, y'all. Was it worth it? 115%. I was like, I might as well do this now while I'm in my 20s. And if lesson, which I know was the best decision, and I know it for sure, and I'm certain about it, that this was the best decision I ever made in my life, and it was much needed. And we did it anyways. All the way in the East Coast, man. We was in the desert, and now we all the way in the tropical area where there's alligators and all this other stuff. But we need an ocean, bro. This was a dream, bro. We was dreaming about this, and like now it's a reality. Like now we really out here, and I believe it's possible that anybody can do this. You know what I mean? I be seeing like my friends and stuff, and people around my age that I grew up with from school, like they're making progress in their life, and it's just like, yo, we turn around for the better. We making things work. So aside from the law of detachment and myself rambling, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.